Hey, good morning, and how are you guys doing today? So I'm back. We're going to be working on chapter 3, hopefully finishing it out. First of all, I'm going to do a little bit of touch up on it. I'll get chat up, and we'll just start going. And so, if you guys are just coming in on what we're doing, I'm going to give you a backdrop of what we got going on. We have a post apocalyptic sci fi set in a universe that had a giant war, then was besieged by interdimensional horrors that came in. They have many different forms. They ended up wiping basically everything. We've got elves, we've got space Vikings, and other such things in it. Um, our main character, of course, is a technopath, and he obviously has a, well, not obviously, he has a drug issue. He lives on a industrial space station. The space station is huge, and basically that brings us to where we are. He borrowed some money from friends in order to hook up with drugs. Well, he didn't borrow it, he got it from them. Not mentioning that he had an actual front out. He got there, the front was taken for money. I mean, the money was taken for the front. And then from there, his buddy Trag, who is friends with the crime lord and is our heroes of Sam's dealer, basically, let him know, hey, basically, I need a favor. I'll hook you up if you take care of this favor. So that's where we are with chapter 3 right now. So I don't like how the I walked in and noticed Trag his acquaintance Salvador was sitting with a guy he had never seen before and two others, right? Um, I'm going to just be honest. Hey, good morning, Avalonis. I hope you're also having a great day. Currently waking up. It's, of course, 5 a.m., so, that takes a second. So, let's look at this and see if we're going to change this. Walked in, comma, noticing. Okay, boom. Oh, sitting. I don't know why I said setting, as into, I don't know. Sitting with his acquaintance Salvador and a guy I had never seen before. Okay, like that, like that. I had always heard rumors that Salvador was a crime boss, and we haven't made up the crime family for Salvador, honestly, and Trag's main connection. That reads better. Okay. One of the men looked very well dressed. For this part of the station and especially this place. The other two looked to be mostly cyborg and more of the kind of guy you would need to break somebody's legs or to guard someone important. I don't really love that, but we're just going to move forward on it because this is still a rough draft. Trag mentioned to me to come over, which I did with a slight amount of reservation. I think we can just say slight reservation right here. I did with slight reservation, right? Considering the company he was setting with. Boom. Yep, I like that better. Trag smiled. I was hoping to see you today. Okay, so let's not go on hoping because he has people here. Hoping seems like a bad choice, right? Trag smiled. Okay, boom, your friend. Okay, that makes it more logical of why he would know that he was going to come by today, right? Okay. Okay, so we have him motion him over to the bar. See, that seems to flow better, correct? Everybody's agreeing on that? I mean, I don't know if you agree on it or not, but I feel it flows better. Okay. I don't know what he trag. I don't want to interrupt. That was just crap writing right there, guys. We don't want to. We'll fix that. Okay, so we'll just. I don't think we need hey trag in there. I think we can just say I don't want to interrupt. I just wanted to pay off my friend and see about getting a few things. Trag placed his cyber deck out to receive the transfer of credit, the credit transfer. Think transfer of credits or the credit transfer? Okay, without saying anything. The amount I needed to transfer was on the display, so I quickly transferred it. Do we want that to be, well, you know what? Rough draft. We'll move forward. I'm okay with that. That's logical and it makes sense. All squared up now. What did you want to talk about? Trag asked. Okay, that's reasonable. I'm okay with that. Boom. Well, I was hoping to get a front of on some bliss in Amper. Just enough for a good time for me and a few friends. That's not very specific. I might make that more specific later on. Sam, we've been friends for a while now, and I'd really love to, but I can't do a front today. Okay, Trag calmly exclaimed. I feel that that's reasonable. I'll fix that later in editing. I felt panic knowing the amount of credits I had left would not be enough to score, even if I found someone who was able to get me what I wanted. I did not know. Okay, so I don't know if we want to leave that as. I don't like the dialogue here at all, just to be honest. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to blue line this whole area because I don't like how it reads it all. And we know that we want touch ups on that for sure, right? Okay. See, Sam, why does it have Sarah? Okay, that's a good point. They're like, Psh, would you like to have that? Okay, boom, boom. See, Sam, Salvador over there has a problem. It's a tech thing. Okay, so it's not just Salvador. And they have a problem. That works. It's a tech thing, not my cup of tea, but I mentioned you were a whiz at that kind of thing. We got to talking about your knack with technology and you being a technopath. And well, after that, he said he would like to talk to you. You know what? Let's figure out how we can reword this because I'm not liking the continuity there. We got to talking about your knack. Okay. Salvador was telling me about an issue his friends were having with accessing some kind of information from some kind of tech. Now we'll switch this out. Hey, good morning. Let me double check that we can hear me. Yep, good. Just making sure. Okay, so now we're gonna fix this. We got to talking to back. Oh, so okay. I told him about your knack with technology and you being a technopath. This actually should go before that. Boom, boom. I told him about you being a you being a technopath and your knack with technology. Okay, so we don't want this to just be a diatribe by this guy. So let's interrupt this like it's a real conversation. Hmm, let's think. I might have to think of how we say this right. Because we want to get through this and get to the new stuff, you guys. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. Well, after that. Comma. Boom. Hey, thank you very much. I hope you're having a great one. Okay, so we got that. Let's skip that down there. Dialogue, not my strongest point, you guys. Okay, boom, boom. This I feel should go above it. Or maybe that's redundant even, honestly. Feel that might be redundant what we have there, guys. Yeah, this is redundant. Let's look over this. Salvador. See, Sam? Salvador and his acquaintance over there have a problem. It's a tech thing, not my cup of tea, but I mentioned you were a whiz at that kind of thing. Okay, so I mentioned you were a whiz at this kind of thing. We're going to take this, we're going to copy paste it, and we're going to get rid of this. I mentioned turns into that. Okay, see Sam Salvador. Okay, boom. See Sam Salvador and his acquaintance. Hey, thank you very much, by the way. See Sam Salvador and his acquaintances over there have a problem. It's a tech thing, not my cup of tea, but I told him about you being a technopath and your knack at technology. See, boom. We've fixed that. That sounds correct. I'm happy with that. Let's just be happy with that, right? Salvador was telling me about his issue. His friends were wait, an issue his friends were having. I feel we totally changed this at this point. So let's figure this out. We can get rid of this because we just moved that. Let's look over everything else. Okay. So I feel that we just changed this enough that we rewrite part of this, right? Okay, so this extends out. Let's get rid of that. Boom, boom. Don't worry, we'll fix this fast. His friends. Okay, his friends are. Boom, boom. His friends are having an issue with accessing some kind of information from some kind of tech. That's too many some kinds. Some information from some. Boom. There. We fixed that. Hey, good morning. I hope you're having a great day. What is that? Onomos? Ben, I hope you're having a great day. Okay, so we just fixed some stuff. It doesn't make perfect, wording yet, but I'm happy with it. We can move forward on that. Okay, so now we're on anxiety hit me, wondering what was about to come next. If I was about to get involved with something more than just a simple deal for a few doses. I don't like that at all. Anxiety hit me, comma, leaving me wonder. Oh, see. Okay, anxiety hit me. Now I was wondering what was to come next. We don't need that about. That about's totally a waste of wording in there, guys. And if I was, if I had got involved with something more than just a simple deal for a few doses. Okay, I'm okay with that, right? Boom. Trag, I'd love to help. I'm not really sure what we're dealing. Okay, so without seeing it. Oh, yeah, guys, I already let you know this is our first sci-fi book I've ever written, and in fact, first fiction. So we're goalposting between some big goalposts. We want somewhere between Sharknado and Shakespeare, right? That leaves it wide open. So, but thank you for all the complimentary stuff. By the way, Nita Freak, I hope you're having a great day, and Diggler, I hope you're all doing amazing. So we do have this worked out though, and we've got past this. Now Salvador and his friend over there. Okay, so this part we can probably get rid of. Boom, we can get rid of it. Okay, so let me read through this and make sure. Sam, see Salvador over. See Sam. Salvador and his acquaintances over there have a problem. It's a tech thing. Not my cup of tea, but I told him about you being a technopath and your knack with technology. Now Salvador and his friends over there, we're using it again. We can get rid of that because we don't need two over theirs. I don't know how that just jumped over to that other side, but we'll just pretend we understand what just happened there. Friends are here and want to know if you may be able to help them out. His friends are having an issue? No, it could be issues. Having issues with accessing some information from old tech. Bump. That actually needs to be over here with period. Anxiety hit me. Now I was wondering was what was to come next. I think that's overly elongated. What would come next? And if I had gotten involved, I think we can get rid of that. Involved with something more than just a deal for a few doses. Trag, you know I would love to help. I'm not really sure what we're dealing with though. See, that doesn't read right. Does that right? You guys don't like how that reads. Trag, you know I would love to help. I guess we're gonna put the but in there. But I'm not really sure what we're dealing with without seeing it. Let's see what their suggestion is. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. Dealing with. Okay, that looks good. Comma without seeing it. That looks good. Okay, so we've got that down. We already know he's brought some corporate guy. Let's think about. We're not even going to have to mention this part because that doesn't even matter, right? Okay, so we've got now out of there. We don't need that crap at all. But we do want to establish that this guy's a corporate guy. Okay, so Boom. Okay. Now we can get rid of some more of this dialogue that I didn't like anyway, right? Okay, we're now back up to some stuff. And it reads better. That's always a goal. Knowing I had no other choice, comma, I reluctantly said, "Sure, track. What do you need me to look at?" Okay. I don't believe we need the as in there. We can just go we. Oh, maybe we do need that. Let me look through this. Okay. We do want as. Okay, so we've got that. Okay, I sat down with Salvador and the three other men. Waltrag walked. Okay, so there are three other men to the door, closing the place. Okay, what are they saying we need to do there? I agree with that. Locking it. Oh, see, good thing that they're trying to correct me there, right? I sat down with Salvador and the three other men while Trag walked to the door, locking it and closing the place. I knew right that second. Oh, boom. And we don't need this part now, comma. Boom, boom. See how this is smoothing out fast now, guys. I really didn't like how everything was sounding the other day at all. I use a lot of as. Okay, boom, boom. I sat down and Salvador glanced me over. I really think that that would be as I sat down. So let's put the as back in. As I sat down, Salvador glanced me over. Okay, boom. I sensed the technology that made up the two cyborgs, most of it high dollar, some of it lethal, along with some strange along with something strange coming from the metal case the man from the corporation was holding. Boom, I like that. Salvador took a large drink of whiskey and without even a pause spoke. Sam, um, okay, you know what? We've already established this. Oh, Salvador took a loss. Okay. Okay, so let's think if we like how this sounds. Sam, I'm hoping you can help me and my friends here out with something. This can just be turned into us. Okay, that's fine. We're good with that. Nerves hit me as my words tumbled out. What do you need? I mean, what can I help you with? That I'm happy with? Okay. Okay, so this is where we're going to break the file, right? Okay. Okay. So this Okay. Boom. Okay, so this, you guys follow what's going on now. We've got a back brain implanted AI system. Boom. Okay, I had never seen anything like it before. One, it was smaller than any AI system I had seen, right? Seen before. And two, it seemed to lack any external connection ports. Does he ask curiosity questions at this point? Does he just attempt to? Okay. I had never seen anything like it before. One, it was smaller than any AI system I had seen. We can get rid of this because we already established she's never seen something before like it, so we don't have to comment before twice. That I had never seen anything like it before. One, it was smaller than any AI system I had seen. And two, it seemed to lack any external connection ports. I could sense it had power to it still, which meant it likely had some kind of internal isotope battery powering it. Okay, I don't want to use it so much. No, boom, corrected that. I could sense it had power to it still, which meant it likely had some kind of internal isotope battery providing. Uh, we'll put it there. Oh, I'm not liking that at all. Let me read this. I could sense. Let's reword this. I could sense. Okay, I could sense the implant still had power, which meant it likely had some kind of internal isotope battery. That's all we need to do right there because we know that that would be powering it. Boom. We fixed that. That's nice and fixed up. Okay. If you guys don't know about near field connections, they're a real thing, by the way. Um, this is where it's going to get a messy though, because we're about to be breaking into a AI system, guys. Just so you know. I think I can use my deck to try to. Okay. I feel we're good there. I feel that's what he's going to try to do. Boom. Okay. Good, Sam. That's exactly how our team had approached it. They okay. Good, Sam. That's exactly how our team approached it. They were having resistance though, and could not retrieve the information we wanted. Okay. We need a specific memory. Okay, we need a memory specifically. This is we can get rid of that. Specifically, oh, two thes. We don't need two thes. Specifically, the location on a ship. We know that's the corporate guy. I don't think we need dead. We needed. No, this is current tense. We need it. I'm gonna ignore that. We're just ignoring them. Oh, see now they've fixed it. Really not sure how he would say it. Okay, so I feel we have that fixed. I mean, there's obviously this is rough draft still territory, so we're not like obviously next time we're gonna be breaking into this file, right? Let's look at this. Let's get this part. I feel that. Okay, so this is where we're at right now. It's 6:01 also, so it is the time of the day where I actually have to get ready to do stuff. Obviously, we're about to break into this file. This file is not going to be neutral at all, obviously. You guys follow that. Um, After that, we're going to have this section, this how I had it going on is not how it's going to go on. He's retrieving the data file right now. So, legitimately, this we can scrub this baby out. This is not how it's going to go. I'm leaving it there, but in all honesty, we've already, through the evolution of what's gone on in this chapter, we know that this is not how it happens, right? And so Friday I'm going to be back. Friday we write for 2 hours, and we are jumping directly into the hack part. Um, this is going to either be a long chapter or two chapters. It'll probably just be a long chapter, right? I feel that that's reasonable. Maybe we make all of the cyberspace stuff when he's actually in this device its own chapter. I really haven't decided how to deal with that. That actually doesn't matter though. What we do know is that he's going to break into this device. Obviously, they're not telling him everything. And then from there, holy crap, some stuff's going to happen, right? We know he's heading off into space, some other stuff, blah, blah, blah. Real quick, I'm going to see if there is somebody to raid over to that is doing the whole let's do the writing. I'm the only let's do the writing person. That figures. Um, Nobody else I can think of is really going to be doing um, stuff this early in the morning. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick one of these guys. We're going to raid over to Brothered Wookie because I'm going to see what he's doing first. Let me see what he's doing. Yeah, he's doing stuff. That's who we're going to raid over to. I like Wookiees. I think they're cool. I want to thank you guys very much for hanging out this morning. Obviously, we're going to do more on this. We'll push through. I'm going to get this chapter knocked out. Then we're off into space for some adventures in which obviously there's going to be some stuff go on in that. Peace, very best wishes. You guys have an amazing day.